What's up everybody, it's Shane the Rising Ram Picker. I finally found my coat that I've had stored away for like a year and a half and finally found it's a Columbia. It's super warm. Anyways, we're back at Walmart. We're gonna do some retail arbitrage and I'm kind of really only looking for one item, but we're gonna look for maybe some other stuff too. And what I can tell you is coming at you from the cold state of Illinois, and let's get to this video and see what we can find. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. Alright, we're looking for the item that I found on Brickseek, and I don't know where it's at. I don't know where they would keep it. I don't even know if it's on the shelf. And I will tell you, if it's not on the shelf, I will tell you why I think it is. Because I can tell you right now, I have some insight into why stuff is so hard to find at Walmart. I have a little bit of insight to that, and I'm going to share it with you in this video. Say it's made by Stanley, so I would have thought it would be right here, but these are the Vex, so probably not in the vacuums. And I'll tell you what it is. I'm looking for it right now. So all right, I'm in the clearance aisle. So what I'm looking for is a Wagner paint gun. And it's supposed to be $13. They're supposed to have 2 in stock. Another store was supposed to have 4, and right now I cannot find them. So what I'm going to tell you right now is we're going to look in the clearance aisle real quick, and then I'm going to go over why Walmart hides clearance and why certain items you might see on Brickseek as they have 4 or 5 or 10. I even ran into a store that had 20 of an item, and they refused to go look for it. They wouldn't tell me anything about it, and I'm going to tell you why that is, because there's a lot of people that doesn't think that, you know, any store would do this, but I'm going to actually tell you why. I actually walked in on a Walmart yesterday palletizing Christmas toys, and they would not let me purchase any of them, and they were taking them to the back, and I'm going to tell you why. So stay tuned, we're going to look for this real quick. Alright, first off, I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. They're $5, and they're really good ranked, and they sell for $2.66 in profit. The reason I'm picking it up, it's still like a 30% ROI, which is really what I shoot for, 30% and above. So this was the Walmart I was at yesterday, where they were boxing up the toys on a pallet and taking them to the back, and they wouldn't let me buy them. This is the aisle now. It's all lawn and garden. And this is the leftover toy boxes that they had out here when they were taking everything to the back. They're all empty, and I'm going to explain this in just a second, because here's the thing, is there's some kind of a stipulation that people don't understand. Alright, I just got out of that Walmart, and I bought the 2 pH testers for $5. They sell for $2.66 in profit. And so here's what I'm going to lay on you right now. You've seen the empty toy boxes, you've seen that. I told you what I seen with the palleting up the toys. Now I'm gonna blow your mind. So I filmed a video a couple days ago, and people lost their shit. They hated it, they didn't like it, and I went behind a curtain at Walmart and I showed them clearance items back in the curtain. Now this is important because I'm about to say one thing and explain why. Alright, so we're at our second Walmart, and we're gonna go in here and see if they have these Wagner things. They're supposed to have 4, which probably the managers are pulling it off the shelf, because we've already kind of established that and gave some validity in the reasoning why they do that. So the next thing is this. For all you haters out there that were hating on me because of that video, I appreciate it and thank you. And I'm sorry that you had to hate on me. Here's why I did that. I wanted to show everyone one thing, why Walmart is doing that. So I took you back behind the curtain. It said closed. Just to be honest with you, it said closed. Emergency exit only. So here's the thing. You can put a closed sign on a bathroom. It doesn't mean someone isn't going to go in there, and they're not restricted to go in there. You can only get in trouble if the sign says restricted employees only. Okay, it's an Illinois law. If it's not marked that, it's technically not a restricted area to employees. Second off, I filmed that to show you one thing. To show you that Walmart puts clearance in the back. And here's why I'm going to tell you that. I went to 2 other Walmarts that day. Or actually the day after that. And they had all the items in behind that curtain out on the shelf for sale. And at the price they were at that you've seen in the video. Pretty crazy, right? Oh, it gets crazier. So these calculators pop up on BrickSeek the other night for 30 bucks and they sell for like 150. And here's what I found out is they were not on the shelf. And me and 2 other people went to like 10 to 12 Walmarts and no one could find them. They were pulled. So what I can tell you is this. Walmart is pulling clearance products that sells too low off the sales floor so they can profit more. How do they profit more? Well, here's how. Because when a clearance item at Walmart gets to the bottom of the cycle, it resets to full price. The store managers are then repricing it $3 to $4 below the full price to resell it back on clearance at the full price, just under the full price at a clearance tag. Now these items don't sell and they sit for another 6 months on clearance, and then eventually they take another pricing hit, and eventually I can scoop them up for the price that you want. So the thing is, Walmart, I don't know if it's from corporate, I don't know if it's from regional or whatever, but the managers are pulling clearance items that are high dollar ticket items. That's why it seems like here in the last couple months, you found some great clearance, but now that most of the Christmas toys are gone, you're only finding clearance that that is low dollar sales, or they're low dollar profits, because they're pulling all the good shit and putting it and hoarding it in the back. Because when the price bottoms out on the lowest clearance sale, it resets to full price, and then they can hopefully make more money on it, or the store managers can make a better bonus. Now, corporate sends clearance dollars down to each store every quarter, and that might be the other reason why they're hoarding it, is because if they sell it before their clearance dollars hit, the manager takes a bonus hit on his bonus. So I wanted to show you what Walmart was doing in that video, and everybody lost their shit. They started hating on me, and there was a reason I put that video out. It's not because I wanted to get a bunch of views or get a rise out of people. It's because I want to show what Walmart is doing. And here's the thing, at Walmart, retail arbitrage may be few and far between. You may have to pick up a bunch of lower dollar items, but here's the other thing. Once you find out about a product, you are going to have to, whether it's midnight, 9 p.m. at night, leave your house, and you're going to have to go to Walmart's and pick this stuff up before they pull it off the shelf the next morning. So me and Scott have both seen this for the last year. It's nothing new. We have always had items that we couldn't find, and now we know why. This is why. I mean, all this information has came from employees. When I've asked them, I've gotten employees I've had conversations with for 30-40 minutes, and they've told me and revealed some of the stuff to me and Scott. And so now the question is, how are we going to beat this? They were pulling the items before. That's why we couldn't find them, because I know specifically, because I actually had radios on BrickSeek at a Walmart, and when I went to get them, they were gone. They said they didn't have them. They were $7, and then now a week ago they showed up on clearance for $27. So the store had them. They were just hoarding them in the back to wait to
price reset to full price. So they've been doing this, I would say, for probably the last year and a half, but now the managers are getting quicker at it. So they are acting faster and pulling it to the back faster, and that's why you don't find the items that you find. So now, since you know that, seriously, go back and watch the video and have an open mind, because I can tell you what, this is going to shock and shudder the retail arbitrage community, and we are going to have to get faster at finding these items.
Virtually what we found in there is those paint sprayers still were not on the shelf. That store was supposed to have 4, so 3 stores, and every one of them had at least 3 to 4. One of them had 2, and they had none. They were completely pulled off the shelf with no spots at all available. So I don't know, tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think Walmart's pulling stuff off the shelf to how I explained in the video? I do, and also other resellers do as well. So don't forget, make that money.